Hi everyone, welcome to my video. My name is Yovita and my last digit number is 17. I'm from Class C English Education Department 2024. Today, I'm going to review one of my favorite fantasy movies, that is Maleficent. It's a modern version of the classic Sleeping Beauty fairy tale. This movie touched me deeply and I learned many things from it. Maleficent was released in 2014 and is starred by Angelina Jolie. The story tells Maleficent, a kind fairy who lives in magical land. She trusts and loves a boy named Stephen, but when he betrays her just to become king, she loses her ring and her heart breaks. Out of anger, she cursed the king baby, Aurora. But over time, Maleficent watched Aurora grow and start to care for her. In the end, Maleficent's true love for Aurora breaks the curse, not a princess kiss but a mother's love. I'm interested in this topic because I really love fantasy movies. I enjoy story with magic, imagination, and emotional message. Besides that, I also love the beautiful costumes and the fantasy environment in the movie. The scenes are full of aesthetic beauty, like glowing forests, fairies, and magical creatures. Furthermore, it saw a new side of the village, which different from the classic story, so it makes the story more unique and meaningful. From this movie, I learned some new vocabulary like envious, fast, discard, faint, cliff, glittering, nobility, gentry, distress, rebel, revoke, quaint, and bestow. For grammar, I noticed many past tense forms like
Wherever I went, your shadow is always with me.
and then present perfect tense like
You've been watching over me my whole life.
and also if close models. In terms of pronunciation, I listen carefully and learn how intonation helps show anger, sadness, and kindness. And I also learned how to say the new vocabulary I found in the movie correctly. Then I try to copy them. From this movie, I also learned about other knowledge like social, cultural, psychological, and moral aspects. For socially, this movie shows that breaking someone's trust can cause pain and change a person. For culturally, this movie is based on old Sleeping Beauty story, but it gives a new version for the villain's point of view. It shows how modern stories try to explore both sides, not just the hero. And also psychological aspect. We can see how betrayal and sadness can turn someone kind into someone angry, but with love and care, people can heal. Morally, this movie teaches us about karma. Stephen betrayed Maleficent and in the end, his daughter was affected by his action. It reminds us that what we do to others can come back to us. From the content of the movie, I also realized that people are not always what they seem. Even someone who looks bad may have a good reason for their action. Maleficent was seen as a villain, but her action came from pain. When she cared for Aurora, she felt love again and even broke her own curse. This taught me that love is not only romantic, but it can also come from care, protection, and sacrifice. So, the biggest lesson from Maleficent is don't hurt broken people. You never know what they might become. And finally, I learned that even fantasy story can teach us about real life values. One of my challenges in watching this movie was understanding some of the dialogues, especially when the characters spoke quickly. Sometimes I didn't catch the meaning right away, especially with news or fantasy words. To solve this, I turned on English subtitles, repeated some scenes, and even paused to write down new vocabulary. Over time, this really helped me to improve my English skill. Okay, that's all for me. I hope you enjoy it. If you haven't watched the movie yet, I really recommend it. Thank you for watching and see you.